Ever notice how a single criticism can stick in your mind for days, but a compliment disappears within minutes? That's negativity bias, the brain's tendency to remember negative experiences more vividly than positive ones. Today, we'll explore the science behind this, show real-world examples, and explain why it matters in your everyday life. Negativity bias is a survival mechanism. Psychologists explain that humans evolved to pay more attention to danger and threats. Remembering the negative helped our ancestors survive. Today it can show up in our memory, perception, and even relationships. Example: someone remembers one harsh review on a product despite dozens of 5-star reviews. A London commuter remembers the one rude comment from a bus driver more than the 10 polite interactions that day. Study reference: a 2001 study by Baumeister et al. Found that bad is stronger than good in human psychology. Negative events shape attitudes and behavior far more than positive events. Negativity bias impacts how we store and recall memories. Research shows that negative events trigger stronger brain activity, particularly in the amygdala, which governs emotions and fear. This makes negative memories more detailed, longer lasting, and easier to recall than positive ones. Study example: in a 1997 study, Taylor and Brown found people tend to remember failures or insults better than successes or praise. Example: a student vividly recalls being embarrassed in class, but forgets the teacher praising their essay. A job applicant remembers the one critical comment from an interview panel, rather than the praise received. Negativity bias doesn't just affect personal memory, it shapes culture and media. Bad news grabs attention more than good news. This is why negative headlines, viral scandals, and reality TV controversies dominate our feeds. Examples: tabloid magazines focus on celebrity scandals over achievements. BBC or tabloids often highlight crime stories or political scandals because negative content gets more engagement. Study: psychologist Soroka et al. 2012 found that negative news stories consistently attract more viewers and readers than positive stories. In relationships, negativity bias explains why one hurtful comment can outweigh dozens of compliments. Couples and co-workers often ruminate over criticisms while forgetting supportive gestures. This can strain relationships unnecessarily. Example: in a workplace, a manager gives 10 positive comments and 1 critical note. Employees focus on the critique. A friend recalls the single awkward comment in a night out, overshadowing all fun moments. Tip: recognize the bias to actively focus on positive interactions to balance your perception. While negativity bias is natural, you can manage it. Here are some science-backed strategies. 1. Gratitude journals. Write 3 positive experiences daily. This trains your brain to notice good events. 2. Reframe negative memories. Ask yourself what you learned or how you grew from the experience. 3. Balance feedback. For each criticism, actively recall at least 2 positive experiences or compliments. 4. Mindfulness and meditation. Techniques reduce over-focusing on negative events and promote emotional balance. Examples: Oprah Winfrey often reflects on positive interactions in gratitude exercises. UK workplaces sometimes use shout-out boards to highlight achievements over mistakes. Let's look at real-life examples. Athletes remember missing a single goal in a game despite winning the match. Students focus on the one comment from a teacher rather than the praise they receive on multiple essays. Understanding this bias helps us see that our brains are wired to learn from threats, but we can consciously celebrate successes and reduce anxiety over negatives. To recap, negativity bias is our brain's way of prioritizing negative events for survival. It affects memory, relationships, and media consumption. Studies show we remember bad events more vividly than good ones. Practical strategies like gratitude, reframing, and mindfulness help counteract it. Next time you find yourself ruminating on a criticism or bad news, remember, your brain is wired to focus on the negative. But with awareness and simple habits, you can train your mind to notice the positive too. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a positivity boost.